Hey, it's Entheojinn, and welcome back to Stratejinn, Rome, Total War. When we left off last time, we had just conquered the city of Mediolanum, which is today called Milan. We were assigned by the Senate the goal of gaining this city on the Croatian coast known as Salona. That's going to take us a little bit of effort. We have 10 turns, if I remember correctly. We still have 10 turns? Senate missions. Yeah, 10 turns. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Interestingly enough, Sagest is now like my most profitable city. We need to recruit some more dudes. So let's go ahead and open my unit training scroll. We're going to recruit 3 units of Hastati and 2 units of Valides. The question is, are we going to be able to do it in time? I'm going to go to Araminum, and we're going to build a byreme. We're really running low on cash, so we need to spend the next several turns building up our cash. They're not building anything. Can we build anything? We can construct a wooden wall, which would be useful. And my roommate's down there doing the dishes. Or something. Oh no, I think he's cooking eggs. Let's build a wooden wall. Okay, so we're running really low on cash. Okay, and the turn. So hopefully we make a little bit of money on this turn. Okay, so our town is being blockaded. Oh yes, we made some money, sweet. Okay, so we're okay for a little while. Agent detected. An enemy agent has been discovered and executed. How sad that Roman virtues of trust and loyalty have been cynically exploited by our foes. Yeah, that is so sad. End of turn reports. Okay, so we made a little bit of money this time. Coming of age. Manius Julius has become of age. Alright. And recruitment report. We've recruited Hastati and a byreme, which is good because the byreme is just in time. Alright, the following factions are now at war with each other. Spain is now at war with Carthage. Again, Armenia is at war with the Seleucid Empire. The following factions have broken their alliance, Carthage and Gaul. Let's grab this guy. We're going to have him attack this Gallic navy. We're at a slight disadvantage, but close defeat. Alright. Darn it. I was hoping to break the barricade, the blockade there, but we don't have the option of doing that. Another army. Brigands? Really? We're getting a lot of brigands lately. Alright. Sagesta, what can Sagesta build? Well, we can build a shrine. Oh, let's build a shrine to Jupiter. And then they're building something, okay. I could have them, I could recruit some Hastati there. How many for Hastati? 396. Let's build a second unit of Hastati. Because I want to be ready for these brigands. I don't think we're going to be able to make it to Salona. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I think it's going to take us too long. Oh, and Mediolanum, we should definitely have them build something. Roads. We'll have them build roads. It's the cheapest thing we can build, and it'll connect them to our trade network. Go ahead and end the turn. Alright, oh sweet. So forces of rebels were being helped by Admiral Luca of the Scipii. Resolved. So with naval battles, the only option you have is to automatically resolve. Clear victory. Sweet. Oh, and excellent. The rebels lost 1 ship. We didn't lose any. Okay, that's good. That's real good.
Our fleet is under attack.
Okay, so we don't even have the ability to withdraw from the battle we have to fight. Average victory. So we won that one. And we broke the blockade, which is even better. Okay. So they want trade rights in exchange for 200 denarii. I'm going to say yes, because I want those trade rights. Your acceptance shows strength of character as well as wisdom. Oh, you know what he's doing? He's making a cappuccino out there. That's what he's doing. He's making espresso. It took me a minute to figure out what he was doing. Pretty sure he is anyway. We detected an agent from Gaul. An enemy agent has been discovered and executed. How sad that Roman virtues, etc., etc. End of turn report. So we made a little bit of money, not a lot. Manius Julius married Lapida. Alright, and we constructed a wooden wall in Iridium. We built a paved roads in Arminum. I still can't pronounce that name. Segesta built a shrine to Jupiter. That was him boiling some milk, I think. And Mediolanum has built roads. So you look now, we've got roads connecting Mediolanum. And Mediolanum is being threatened by that. Let's go ahead and offer them peace again.
I shall speak with them at once.
Because I really don't want to. I don't want to have to continue to fight a war on my thing. So let's go ahead and offer a ceasefire and make a single payment of 200. Oops, 200. Yeah, 200 Narii. Make an offer. And okay, so he doesn't accept it. He said no. He did turn it down. Okay, so how many turns do we have left to get Salona? Senate, we've got Senate missions, 8 turns. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. It's gonna be rough. The problem is these brigands are here, right up against my guys, so I don't have a lot of options, and I'm worried about these Windex up here coming and attacking my guys. So I'm recruiting those. They can build stables, they can build a market, blacksmith, sewers. So market will increase in tradable goods plus a population growth bonus of 0.5%, and we can recruit spies. The sewers, you give a health bonus of 5%. And the market allows, I did market. Blacksmith upgrades light weapons +1, heavy weapons +1, which improves the abilities of our armies. And then we can do in the stables, we can do equites and war dogs. Oh, Lord, I don't know. I don't have that much money. Segesta can build nothing, right? Because they're not big enough. They don't have big enough population. Population growth +2. Population required for next level of settlement is 2,000, so we can leave them alone for a little while. Mediolanum built some roads. They're a large town, so we probably need to work on developing them. We can build barracks, practice range, market, blacksmith. You notice that these are more expensive because we are they're not our capital, I think is what's up with that. Land clearance for them. And then I'm going to... How are these guys doing? These guys are still training. They can build something. We're going to build a wooden wall. The next level for these guys is they can't build a wooden wall yet. Let's go ahead and end the turn, I think. I really want to get Salona, but it's going to take me a minute. I got to get over there first. Alright, so what's going on? Alright, so they're going over there. They're doing something, the Gauls are. Perfidious Gauls? What are they up to? Who knows? Alright, so we got some new alerts. Made a little money, not a lot. Recruitment report, we got Hastati in both Araminum and Iridium. And these following factions are now at war with each other: Pontus and the Seleucid Empire, and the following factions have declared they are allies: Seleucid Empire and Numidia. Okay, so let's go. What do I want to do? Let's go to my army. Okay, so let's take these Hastati, 3 of them, and we're going to attack these brigands. We're going to attack them from the rear, which will allow us to join forces with these guys inside the city. Oh, I guess not. Let's go ahead and resolve it. Average victory. We lost some guys, but we killed a lot of them. The real reason I was doing that is to free up these guys in Araminum to come over here. So we're going to send these guys back to lodge in the city. And then they're going to take these guys, which we've now freed up a bunch of my troops. We're going to have them come down here, and we can have them board the ship, which will now allow us to take us over to Salona in a couple of turns, hopefully. Okay, so we're going to have him come over here.
Yes, Captain.
So with any luck, we won't be attacked while we're at sea. That'll be really irritating. So Arminium is only moderately happy. So let's recruit some more guys, some Hastati. They're building that. I've got 968. I don't think I can build anything. How's the population of Segesta doing? Actually, I want to close that. I want to open the settlement window. 1261. They're not growing really fast, but... Okay, so let's go ahead and end the turn. No attack. Do not attack me. Alright. So Dacia, or Dacia, wants to offer us trade between our peoples, so trade rights. Yeah, let's go ahead and do trade rights. I don't mind doing that. Rebels doing nothing. Okay, so good. So we're going to be in a position to attack on this turn, I think. The city of Salona. End of turn report. Made a little bit of money. Excellent. Construction report. We built a wooden wall in Araminum, and we built land clearance in Mediolanum. Lanium. We got some more troops. We can have them open the construction window. We can build something else. Let's do... Oh, so these guys have got a discount on building this stuff. Let's build a market since we've got a discount on that. Iridium, can't build anything except we can build sewers, I suppose. Alright, let's bring these guys over.
Ready to sail.
We want to disembark our guys right at Salona's door there.
Leaving the army. Off the boat.
Off the boats, guys! Okay, so then we grab this guy, and then we attack.
Engage the enemy.
Alright, so we're laying in the siege. 3 turns,
sir.
excellent. So maintain the siege. How many turns do we have left to do that?
Sir.
Senate missions, 6 turns. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. So that's good. So that there's 2 things. One is it pleases the Senate, and 2, it allows us to kind of block the Greeks, or excuse me, the Brutii from moving up here. There's another city up here somewhere. This city right here. If we can take that city, then that will have Batavium on 2 sides. We can then attack Batavium, link up, and we'll have this whole upper area here. Alright, Segesta. What's going on there? Nothing. Mediolanium. Can't build anything. I'm going to have this, in order to make sure I'm not wasting anything, I'm going to build up sewers here. Brings me down to 34. Here's fingers crossed we don't run out of money. Okay, so build it. Alright, hopefully we make some money. The big threat are those Gauls in Batavium. We need to take care of them pretty soon. But that's going to mean we need a pretty large army to do that. In the meantime, we can make the Senate happy. Okay, we made 700 bucks. This 700 denarii. End of turn report. Okay, made some money. Senate office is assigned. We got to be made an edile, which is an administrative official in charge of supervising streets, temples, and the quarters of a city, and the distribution of the Cura Annonae, the all-important corn supply. Right. So basically, you're like a bureaucrat now, and now we have a velites in Iridium, excuse me. And the following factions are now at war with each other: Egypt and Numidia, and Egypt and the Greek cities have declared they are allies. Doesn't really impact us at this stage because they're not at war with any of them. But later on, when we're at war with a lot of people, that's going to matter a lot. Who's at war with whom? I don't have any money to have anybody build anything, I don't think. Yeah, nobody can build anything at the moment. Segesta still can't build anything. They don't have anything to build. These guys are laying on the siege. It's going to be 2 turns. I don't really want to recruit any more guys. I've got a lot. I don't think they're going to try to attack me and Mediolanium. So let's go ahead and end the turn, I guess. Okay, so they're good. So there was some Germans. We got 1 more turn to get Salona, which is like 3 turns less than we need. And a turn report. Okay, so we made some money. We're up to 1446. So our town grew. Our population increased. Iridium, the population of this large town has now reached a point where you can consider upgrading it to a city. This will make new buildings available for you to build. To do this, you need to upgrade a governor's villa to a governor's palace. You can leave this until later, but as the population increases further, overcrowding will eventually start to increase squalor levels and slow down growth. And then construction complete. So we built sewers in Iridium, so that's good timing on our part. Sewers efficiently wash away the filth and rubbish from a settlement, making the place cleaner. Indeed, one measure of civilization might be the distance between one's nose and the final resting place of one's bowel movements. Sewers therefore help a civilization's forward march. Okay, yeah, got it. Diplomatic information. The following factions have declared they are allies. Gaul and Germania, Macedon, the House of Brudii. The following factions have declared a ceasefire, Germania and Britannia. Okay, so let's go to Iridium. How much will it cost to upgrade to a governor's palace? So we have just enough to do it. So let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so we've only got 6 amounts of money left. This city is going to follow us on the next turn. We don't have any money to do anything else, so let's go ahead and end the turn. Okay. It's 262 BC. Again, I'm keeping an eye on these Gauls. Alright, so they're going to try to attack us as they sally forth on Salona. Do I want to fight this as a battle? It's an interesting question. It's just a small amount. I'm going to say no. I'm just going to skip it and automatically resolve the battle. It's a draw. But the city should fall to us anyway. Yeah. The settlement has fallen to the mighty army. We're going to occupy the settlement. Okay, Senate mission assigned. We got a new mission. We resolved that mission. They want us to blockade the port of Batavium. If we have 5 turns. The Senate asks that you send one of your fleets to blockade this port for 1 turn. This will increase the pressure on this faction by cutting on their income. Games will be thrown in your honor at the Senate's expense. Right, so that makes us sound look cool. We get limited games. You'll notice that Salona, if we hover over their thing is blue. Their little face is blue. That's because they don't like us. We can't recruit anything, but if we click on one of our... Can we do the army? Unfortunately, we can't recruit mercenaries either, but we do need to build something. We don't have any money to build anything, apparently. Because it's blue. So we're just going to have to hold the city and pray that they don't rise up in rebellion. In the meantime, I'm going to have this vessel come up here so we can blockade Batavium's port on the next turn. We don't really have much in the way of money. Let's see what our announcements were. End of turn report. Lost a little bit of money. So our Senate mission was successful. Salona. So when the next time the Senate offices are assigned, special attention will be paid to us. Alright. Faction announcements. Decius Julius has come of age, and now he's got a +1 to management thanks to having a tutor in his retinue. Construction complete. Now a market now exists in Ariminum. And we've got an alliance announced between Egypt and Armenia. So we're supporting a lot of troops right now. Because we've got to maintain such a high garrison in Mediolanum. Probably the best thing we could do is get rid of the Gauls in Batavium at this point. It's going to be expensive though, so it'll take several turns for us to build that up. So, do we want to start doing that now? Probably couldn't hurt. So it's going to cost us a little bit of money. Which one had the lowest amount to build to recruit guys? Definitely less to recruit Hastati in this town. So let's recruit 2 units of Hastati. Because we want to take Batavium. So we need a pretty large army to do that. Let's go ahead and end the turn. With any luck, Salona won't rise up in rebellion on this turn. The cities will do that if they're unhappy enough. Gaul isn't doing anything. Rebels aren't doing anything. Salona is still under our thing. No governor, so that's why they're not very happy. We can't assign a governor because there's nobody in place. Construction is being auto-managed. That's why, since we don't have a governor. We found an agent of Gaul. We killed him. Good for us. End of turn report. Made a little more money. Eruption at Etna. So Mount Etna is exploding, right? The Greek god Vulcan has destroyed the Greek town of Naxos by causing Mount Etna to erupt. Thousands have died beneath the fiery lava. Let's go take a look. There it is. It's blowing up. See, we got this smoke coming out of the top. Alright, so we recruited some Hastati from Ariminum. And the following factions have declared they are allies. Armenia is now an ally with Parthia. Britannia is now an ally of Dacia. Macedon is now an ally of Scythia. Or Scythia, I suppose. What do I want to do next? Have a little money. I can build something. I could build a wooden wall. I think that's probably the best idea, is to build a wooden wall there. And then this guy, we want to have him blockade the docks there. He's going to blockade those docks for 1 turn, which will give the Senate something to cheer about. The issue here is we need to get a governor over to Salona. We need a family member. Decius Julius, you're going to earn your stripes here. We are going to send you over here. As soon as they're done blockading that, we'll bring the ship down. We'll bring him over, and we'll set him up as governor of Salona. So you stay where you're at. We got $700 left. Can we build anything? We can build sewers in Arminum. So let's do that. End the turn. So now the Senate should be happy since we blockaded them for 1 turn. We got some Gauls coming in. No, that's no good. Okay, so they want us to take Massilia, right? Which I think that's on over here. Yeah, it's going to be over here, I think. 10 turns. Take the settlement for the glory of the Empire. You'll be rewarded with 1 minor exotic unit. Alright, Senate mission successful. Games will be thrown in our honor at the Senate's expense. Okay. End of turn report. Still kind of poor. Games held. The games have been held in the Senate of Salona. Like all true Romans, the people have been excited and enthralled by the great spectacle and distracted from their humdrum worries and petty grumbles. Sweet! Construction complete. Iridium now has a governor's palace. We're now a city of Iridium. And we've recruited some more Hastati. Okay. So Salona is now a little loyaler. Governor's house, shrine to Aphrodite, and traitor. Let's go ahead and have...
Aye, Captain.
I mean, we could theoretically continue to blockade these guys, but I need that ship to be available. I'm going to have him move over to this Roman docks. We'll have our faction heir, or the ship, or he's not an heir, he's just a family member. And we will have him go down here, I guess. So now we're going to bring him over to Salona, and have Salona do that. So where is Massilia? Is that it? Carthaginian town, neutral. Oh, it's over here. So Massilia is over here. We need to do a lot of fighting with Gauls, which is not going to be fun. So let's recruit some more troops. Hastati. 2 units of Hastati there. A unit of Hastati there. So now we're down to 167. Again, the problem here is look how many guys they have in Pavia, but then look how many guys they've got right there. Alright, so we have to smash these guys. And these guys. Can these guys recruit anybody? We can do Aquites, because apparently we have stables there, but we can't do anything else. Let's go ahead and end the turn, I guess. We may not be able to get to Massilia on this turn, in this mission. May take too long. This may take too long to build up an army capable of facing them, but in any case, we'll have a pretty sizable army capable of taking on, at least taking Batavium. Alright, so we've got Aulus Brutus is over here. I'm going to have them unload this guy right over here, so we can assign him as a governor.
All ashore.
You get off the boat there, buddy.
Imperator, march!
I'm sure he appreciates being sent as a governor to a town that's in the middle of friggin' nowhere. So they can roads, land clearance, and a wooden palisade. Let's do the wooden palisade first. Okay, so I guess we can do 1 more unit. I can have these guys do Aquites. I'm not sure I want to do that, though. Maybe. It used to be that you could improve these guys. Disband unit, locate unit. Can sap. It used to be that you could like re-up these guys, but I guess you can't. Or can I merge them? Can I merge these units? Alright, I guess I can't. Alright, I guess I can't merge them. I wish I could, though, because then we get them up to full strength. This guy's approaching, so we need to get some guys up here stat to fight. Let's leave. Let's grab this guy and this guy. These guys. And then this guy. I want you guys to come up to... He looks like he's on his way to Mediolanum, so we're going to go up to here. Okay. Have to bring these guys up to increase the force of our armies here in northern Italy. What's the name of that? This is Istria, I know that much, but I don't know what the other one is. We're going to grab all of 4 of our units of Hastati and have them come up here. Fortunately, that means the guys in Araminum are not going to be happy, but who cares what they think? To hell with those guys. Alright, we got some announcements here. Let's see what we got. End of turn report. Not making a whole lot of money. Construction report. Mediolanum built a wooden wall. Araminum built sewers. And we recruited some more Hastati. We're going to recruit some Hastati here. Hastati. Okay, there we go. Alright, so Massilia is going to be next on our hit list, I guess. If we can defeat this army, we might stand a chance of getting to Massilia. How many turns do we have left to do that? We got Senate missions. We got 9 turns. Okay, not too bad, I guess. So I'm going to bring this fleet back. Where's he at? Come on. And I'm going to use him to blockade the port of Batavium, so that way we can just kind of cut off their money. Okay, and the turn. What does Macedon want? They want trade rights and map information. Their offers, so they're giving us map information. So yes, so we'll accept that. Your acceptance is gracious, wise, and rational. Thank you. So we get a little... Ooh, man, they're really... Wow. That's no good. So look at this. Alright, so they're basically saying, look at this. So Macedon basically controls the entirety of this territory here. This is bad. They're really getting to be a big empire. Here in central... in sort of the Balkans there. End of turn report. Didn't make a heck of a lot of money, but we made a little. Construction complete. Salona now has a wooden palisade. A wall of logs around a settlement gives a comforting sense of security, but it cannot delay attackers for very long. It's enough to keep livestock from straying at night. That said, a palisade like this is cheap and easy to erect even for an unskilled workforce. It will help make a settlement feel like a homely place where people live, work, and prosper. Okay. And then we recruited some Hastati, right? Which is good. Okay. Oh yeah, see, these guys are heading for Mediolanum. So let's go ahead and move these guys up. Let's merge them with this unit here. So we've got 1 force. Get out of the way, diplomat. This is no time for diplomacy. So I'm going to have them move right here. I think. Oh, there's a unit of brigands. We've been startled. Path blocked. So they've been blocked by these guys. Let's kill these guys. So move out of my way, jerk. If they're too weak, the units will move out of the way. Alright, so we need to move them up a little bit. Let's scroll in a little bit so we can see a little better what we're doing here. I'm going to move them right up here next to this. So if these guys try to attack the city, they'll have to deal with us as well. Okay. Alright, so grab my ship.
Ready to sail.
Move him up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with Macedon here pretty soon.
Move depleted, sir.
Because they're ruling a large section of Greece as well, and they're moving up. Because remember, this town here was originally a Illyrian rebel town. If I'd taken it, I would have been in a much better position, but unfortunately I didn't. Didn't take it in time. And there must be another town in here somewhere, because this territory is shown as being black. I don't know. Alright, so that seems like a good place to call it an episode. We'll continue our quest to become Master of Rome in the next episode. I will see you next time.